Oh yeah.
Had to get a copyright strike 101.
Don't want that.
I love you.
I love you more. Hey VIP, it's good to see you again. We have had more work.
Just not as much as we had hoped.
Yeah.
They keep sending us $3 and $4 offers to leave our town, which is unfreaking imaginable. Like, who does that? Like, hey, would you take this big DoorDash order? But would you only take $4 for it? Also, can you drive 6 miles out of your own town? Oh, we're not going to pay you to come back, by the way.
It really is like that, but it could be worse.
We can't even say no because we need all the orders we can get so that we can continue doing this poor amount of dashing.
We could definitely still use prayers for it to get better. Hello to all of you who are here. I'm doing DoorDash live right now. I got an order in my lap. My husband's driving. And I'd like to hear what you guys are doing right now and what you do for a living. Because with us, it's always the same. Wake up, caffeinate, spend most of our daylight hours and a lot of our nighttime hours out and about, hoping that we'll be sent some well-paying orders through the night and day, but it's been pretty dry. But it could always turn around and get better, and we're just hoping that happens. Thank you, VIP. I really appreciate your kindness. I got these earrings because I like them. I spent too much of my life worried about how others perceived me. At 34, I'm tired. I'm aware of what makes me feel happy. And people can be rude and judgmental, but they're that way with everybody, honestly. I try not to judge anyone and let people live their life. And I just want to encourage all of you guys listening in that if you have to deal with other people, try to be kind, because the person that you interact with could be on their very last straw that is going to break the camel's back. And being rude or hurtful, it could be that last straw that makes that person crumble completely. I've been that way before. I've been at that, the worst feeling in the world I've ever experienced. And so I wear what makes me happy. And if people want to judge me for that, well, that just shows how small-minded they are. Oh, well, Sam's, that's really good. I'm ready for the rapture to take us home. It's taking too long. But God's timing is His timing. All we can do is get through this life one day at a time. I never even heard of that name before. The live are,
we always know who one of them is.
Yeah. But you're not right now. Oh, okay.
Always looking in the chat. You're not supposed to.
Yeah, you are. Alright.
Oh wait, no, I'm not. Never mind. You're right.
Hey, Thomas. Good to
Normally I
see
am.
you. Yeah. You're a responsible driver. I'm proud of you. It's good to see you back. You're feeling sleepy? I'm feeling tired. But we're still on the clock. And it's currently about to become 8 o'clock where I am. I hope you guys are doing alright. Work-wise today was better than yesterday so far. But with how things are going, we're really hoping it gets better. If any of you listening have experience doing deliveries for people, I would love to hear from you. If you've got any funny stories or whatnot. I'm glad that you're back, Thomas. It's always good to see you. That's our horn. It's not very intimidating, but it does what it's supposed to do. It makes noise. Almost makes me think of like a clown car. Yeah, sun's getting low. I love that blue gradient in the sky. The sun setting and the sky is still really blue.
Oh, I know.
It's pretty.
Okay, sun's getting low.
Oh. I think it would be really great if anger management therapists would say that. just completely throw off the person.
If they do their efforts.
True. It's pretty sad how Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow died. Right now we're driving through countryside, so it's a little less stressful than in the city driving. That's my view right now. Lots of green, though it's getting dark, so it's hard to see that it's green, but that's what we're up to.
Oh, this one. Hi there, I have a DoorDash for Isabella.
Jump.
For Isabel? Yeah. We got another drink for you. Then you got this other food. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. Well, it's rare that we get cash tips, and we've gotten 2 cash tips today.
It's pretty good, honestly. I think it's a sign. Yeah, things are slow, but they are on the
Spectrum.
Wonder what it would be like to have a normie mind and a normie body.
What are you asking me?
Just making a funny statement.
That's some ignorant ass shit. Water ain't wet.
I'm so glad you showed me those.
What do you mean, don't get wet? It's not water if it's not wet. Not necessarily. Water isn't wet. What do you mean water isn't wet? It's water. Yeah, but water isn't wet. How are you gonna stand there and actually say some nonsense like water ain't wet? Water is the thing that makes other things wet. The property itself can't give itself its own property. Sorry, Bitch, you gonna side with him? Yeah, I'm gonna side with logic. What do you mean logic? You're the dumb motherfuckers that sit there and say some ignorant ass shit. Like water isn't wet. It's not wet. You fucking heathen. Listen to her, man. Water is touching itself all the damn time. Therefore, water is wet. Water is not wet. It makes other things wet. That's like saying soap doesn't make itself clean. What do you mean, don't get wet? It's not water if it's not wet. Not necessarily. Water isn't wet. Fuck you mean water isn't wet? It's water. Yeah, but water isn't wet. How are you gonna stand there and actually say some nonsense like water ain't wet? Water is the thing that makes other things wet. The property itself can't give itself its own property. He's right, Naruto. Bitch, you gonna side with him? Yeah, I'm gonna side with logic. Fuck you mean logic? You're the dumb motherfuckers that sit there and say some ignorant ass shit. Like water isn't wet. It's not wet. You fucking heathen. Listen to her, man. Water is touching itself all the damn time. Therefore, water is wet. Water is not wet. It makes other things wet. That's like saying soap doesn't make itself clean. It doesn't. It makes other things clean. Jesus Christ, I can't talk to him, Shika. Your logic is predicated on the fact that this physical object isn't a physical object that touches other objects. Therefore, you're stupid. You're basically saying dirt is dirty because when you put it on something other than dirt, it makes it dirty. The dirt itself isn't dirty and water isn't wet. You're not wet. Fucking right about that. If the thing itself is touching itself, it has that property. Am I fucking speaking Chinese? It has to be something else. Why? Because it can't make itself itself. Lord help us. Y'all are all really saying water's not wet. Yes! Y'all can miss me with that shit. Out of your damn mind.
I love that. Oh, that's really cool, Thug. He wants to start a vivarium with geckos, crabs, shrimp, and other bugs. I could see a tank for the shrimp and the crabs, and a separate tank for the bugs. Is there any type of gecko you had in mind? Because, I mean, you know how adorable our leopard gecko is. When we get home, I'm going to try and see if he wants to come out willingly for some playtime or cuddle time. Sometimes our boy can't decide if he wants to just snuggle and get warm, or if he wants to skedaddle and try to explore forbidden zones on the bed. You're taking Sisu. I'd die in battle for that little guy.
Call me Hanzo, I'll be fighting Hanzo the Salamander. It's a Naruto character.
Oh, that's cool.
His summoning is a giant salamander.
That's pretty badass. Salamander. That sounds like a curse or a spell. Right.
That's a lot, dude. I can see
Doug, I don't know if you've seen, but I posted some really good pictures of our boy enjoying his newest bed. I have a real fondness for tea, and I used up all of my peppermint tea in one box, and I was about to throw it away, but it was still in my hand, and I realized the shape of the box would be perfect for our gecko to sleep in. And I grabbed one of my mateless fuzzy ankle socks, washed and clean, and I laid it down on the floor of this tea box.
Side note, if you want to buy one of the socks, except not clean, $15, message us. You want the sweeter one of athlete's feet cream? Hit us up.
Right.
You want dough jam, that's extra. Put that shit in my belly. Look at the size of that shit.
We'll have to show you Sisu skedaddling on the bed. Because he is in our bedroom and constantly within eyesight of us when we're home in the room, sometimes he likes to post himself where he could directly look at us. And it's always a cute feeling when I glance over to look at his cage and I see him staring at us already. I would die for that little guy. If there are any reptile owners in the chat, I would love to hear from you. I love to hear what kind of pets you got, what kind you want to get, and which ones you think are best.
You're one step away from asking for pictures of glizzies.
Need the glizzy. Yeah, Sisu is such a funny, sweet little man.
He's technically not a man yet.
True, he's in his late teenager phase.
No, he's in early teen phase.
True.
Like, if anything, right now, he's barely got to the point where he's fully able to mate.
True.
I mean, we've seen the attitude change. He'll attack his sock hide out of anger.
A little piece of one of the fuzzy sock liners that we had for one of his sock tubes, it became unraveled, and he thought that unraveled piece was worm.
No, he was mad at it.
Okay.
Not food, he was legit mad.
Well, he was shaking and thrashing.
Because he was mad.
Yeah, he was very angry. And when I gave him the sock mattress in the T-box bed, he took to that really quickly. We'll show you guys when we get home. I'm not sure when that will be.
Yeah.
Oh, we're heading home now? No? Okay.
So, yeah, to the, not sure when that'll be.
Okay. Yeah, it's just after 8 o'clock for us. Our boy's probably sleeping still.
This light is still on.
Oh yeah.
I need to get that back on the
I'll remind you.
It's just where he is, it's hard to get one of those plugins working because they loose like it
Right. Not water. No, but anyways, if you guys have pet geckos or reptiles, I find from personal experience they love fuzzy, soft things. And there's few things as adorable as a reptile owner as when your reptile settles into a new hide or a new sleeping spot that you made for them specifically.
You know what, I'm just remembering that you're not using foot gloves.
Gotta pull those out of the trailer.
You even know where they are.
Fair point.
Side of the couch.
Okay.
Where our boy's tank was. Probably covered in water. Fuck.
We'll find out when we check it out. We were gifted a fifth wheel trailer by his parents. And it's an old,
Technically
but still
not
good.
even gifted.
Oh, true.
They still have the title, it's just they want us to have a roof over our heads.
Yeah. As much as we love the trailer, it does need some repair work. There's a part in the seal between the pop-out extended part of the trailer and where it rests when it's not in use. And so rain seeped directly into our trailer. Funnily enough, I have a big-ass mug that I used to use all the time, and I forgot it in the trailer.
It was full.
It was full of water that looked like tea. And I'm like, I love tea, but not enough to bring it to the trailer for looking for something. Then I dumped it.
And then she didn't say anything, and then I saw one full. And I'm like, did you pour water out into a cup in here for some reason? And she was like, no. And then I'm like, okay. I emptied it out, put it back, and after it rained, we saw it was filled up again. I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Freaking great.
So I got up on the roof and I did a quick tie down of a tarp covering that gap. And hopefully it's done its job. We'll know for sure when we go check out how it's doing. But thankfully we're living in my parents' house right now, so we don't have to deal with all the trailer life struggles that we used to.
It's not enough.
Oh yeah. I'll use that when we're on the road. Gotta rehydrate. I'm reminding you three watching, have some water. Stay hydrated. Alright. This is a really cool ring light that my husband found at Daily Deals. It fully lights up.
It's like $100 ring light.
Yeah. Let me show you guys the different functions of it. Or cable. It's got multiple settings. It can have the bright white light,
You can
or
have
the
it like
softer.
this. You can have it like this. This one. You can have it like that. You can also switch between. Yeah, that's nice and bright.
And then there's that soft light.
And also, it's got a large enough battery in it that yeah, you can actually like phase it in between both settings. Nope, that's hiring it. You can phase it in between the soft and warm. Depends on what kind of lighting you want. And it's got a little spot right here for the camera. Funnily enough, like I was saying, it's got enough battery and juice in it that it has its own little charging port that you can also charge your phone with, or whatever device you have connected.
So it's pretty cool.
Oh, look at that.
Damn, that looks nice. Putting you guys in here. And there we are.
Yeah, you just pulled on the thing.
I'm at a hundo. But yeah, now I've got better lighting. Don't have to use the passenger mirror light. Alright. I think this is a decent spot. I'm trying to get situated.
I could put it on a tripod.
Yeah, I would like that.
Also, let me see this. Till we get more bread. Yeah, so this is the good one that you just pull. So you can have it like this. So you can have a guidance to where you want it. All you gotta do is push firmly. If you want the tripod out, I can set that up for you.
This is becoming bulky.
It's also because of what you got at your feet. You don't really need it like this.
Oh, okay. I get it now. There, I think that's a little better. But for real though,
It's absolutely retarded.
It is. We're gonna be live for we don't know how much longer, but definitely hoping we get some good jobs before we're done for the night. We've had 2 cash tippers today, which has been a very nice surprise. Don't get those too often anymore.
Please go ahead.
Those of you watching are having a good day. We're still out about waiting for DoorDash orders. If you guys are up to anything interesting or whatnot, I'm trying to keep from being bored.
We're gonna change the lyrics a bit.
You don't know how drivers on Reddit post pics of them earning thousands a week. I think it truly depends on where you live. We don't live in a good area. There's just too many people trying to all do the same thing. Hello, Mark. It's good to see you. I appreciate the kind words. Get this.
You have to hold it with your feet.
Okay, this is good. I hope you're doing well, Mark. It's always nice to see familiar names. If there's anything that you guys are up to that's worth mentioning, I'm trying to get some casual chatting going on here. I stopped smoking weed for Lent. Well, I'm very proud of you, Mark. That's good. Trying to read the Bible for the first time. I'll pray that you'll be able to stick with it. I've been praying constantly for help with this life, and that the rapture will come as soon as it's possible. I'm still having to smoke no matter what. But I respect those who were able to give it up for something like Lent. I would be a miserable wretch the whole time if I were to go without this. Oh, you're having a torta. That sounds good. After growing up being persuaded that menudo was a disgusting food, I tried it for the very first time at the end of last year. It was delicious. Whenever anyone would bring up menudo, my mom would make a face like she actually tasted something foul. And because of her, I grew up thinking menudo and tripe is disgusting and terrible. And I'm realizing that there's a lot that I need to try for myself. And so I gave menudo a try. I loved it right away. Yeah, mentally knowing it's tripe, it's not ideal, but that hot dogs are not much better. I just know the flavor and the texture were still really good. I didn't really notice a difference, except every bite had a delicious layer of juicy fat. My mom still doesn't want to give it a try. But my dad tried spicy menudo, and he actually liked it, so it's kind of funny to me. Thank you, VIP. I really appreciate that. Your kindness means a lot to us, and we appreciate you. We hope that you guys are having a good time. I've never had cow tongue. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to give that a try, but I now know that I do like tripe, so at least that's one food that I could have whenever we're out to eat Mexican food.
I want to see an interesting way to cook hot dogs.
I love that. That's great. I honestly would like to have something like that for ourselves. Be a funny conversation starter. What does cow tongue taste like? Flavor-wise and texture-wise. I'm trying to picture it, but I have no actual first-hand experience of what it's like. Oh, what strain do I like? I have a bunch that I really like. I love all the baked goods type of flavors, like wedding cake. Wow, she could be my sister. I just got a picture her with dark brown eyes and I see it. Try a new pen that made you see demons flying over your house. Oh shit. Praying worked. Yeah, that's very true. 40 days off would be a good cleanse. And it would give your body a chance to have the tolerance go way down, so the next time you do enjoy, it hits you harder. Right now, I am smoking on grape OG, I believe. It's good stuff. I'm not really picky when it comes to strength. But if there's a candy or some kind of dessert flavor, I tend to gravitate towards those. But I also love citrus and earthy tasting weeds. I grew up with pine trees in my in my front yard, and every year we would harvest all the pine cones, break them apart, harvest all the pine cone seeds, and we'd spend all day cracking them open by the fire. But both of the trees are gone now. They got bug damage. So whenever I do smoke something that has a pine scent or taste, it brings me back to when life was less stressful, and I really enjoy it. So you say buttery and rich and super tender. Those do sound like good buzzwords. You grew up in Oregon? That's cool. We're in the center of California in all four directions. It's not a good part of California to be stuck in. My little brother and his family made it out of California, and they're in Oregon, doing all right. My brother says that overall it costs less to live there, and anytime we visited that area, we've always loved how clean and fresh the air was, and how much green there was to see wherever you look. I love nature. I feel like I was meant to live like Lord of the Rings reference. I feel like I was meant to live like Radagast the Brown, living out in and among nature, you know? Except I wouldn't let bird poop stay on my hair or my clothes. I would have to wash that, but I would love to have a bunch of little animals resting comfortably in my different sized pockets. Have cute little innocent lives hiding under my hat. I feel like that would be an extremely comforting, nurturing type of feeling. Thankfully, it's not Modesto. But we're in the center of California where it sucks. But there are still worse places. It's just hard to picture them sometimes. Lived in Tracy for a few years and in Texas. So just environment wise, that must have been a huge change for you. I've lived in California my whole life. Lived in the same city my whole life. Been in the same house after I turned 3 when we moved. And then living with his folks for a while. I've always been in California, hoping to get out. Trying to take life one day at a time. My brother, he says that there's fewer taxes and things are generally a little better over in Oregon. So if we ever are able to get out from under all this debt that wasn't our choosing, we'll definitely be going to Oregon. We're gonna try and find a place in the same city as my brother, but the Lord knows where it's best for us to go and when would be best to go. I'm trying to trust his timing and not stress or worry or feel upset about it taking forever.
13 miles. It's distance.
Okay. We have an order.
Guys, don't forget to wash your balls before and after sex.
Yeah, it is important.
No, I'm thinking the grandma saying that in employee of the month.
Oh, yeah.
And Zachy, don't forget to wash your balls. Thanks, Grandma. Oh, look at myself, Grandma.
Alright, I'm gonna put this phone in this holder. Bear with me a moment. Alrighty. Back to hands-free now. But, for real though, we're trying to get out of California and move to Oregon. But things take time. Sorry for the strobing effect. I'm trying. There we go. I was going to keep using the tripod, but it's a little bit too awkward right now. So I'm going to set that. Where to set that? I decided I'm not going to use the tripod for the light. I'm going to have the phone right there. The light
right
here.
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where you would like me to set this.
Anywhere in the back.
Okay.
Oh, I checked it. Guess what? It's $20 off.
Oh, that's good. That's our best paying job we've had in a while. Hello, nice to see you guys here. I'm doing okay. Physically tired. Work's been crazy, slow, but we're hoping it gets better. Currently picking up an order, and it's gonna be a bit of a drive, so we get paid a little bit extra per mile, so sometimes we'll take a job only because there'd be good distance with it. Physically, mentally, I'm tired, but I'm hanging in there, and my mood is okay. Don't wanna.
It's bagged ice cream. You're not gonna get anything.
No, I'm protecting it from my body heat. I have trouble with retaining my own body heat. I radiate all of it out,
I'm on a cleanse.
and I'll feel like I'm cold even though I'm very warm to the physical touch. It's
What?
it's funny. Summer feels like home. Oh, nowhere feels. Thank you for your kind prayers. We really do appreciate every one of them. I have sympathy for you not knowing where you belong or feeling like you belong anywhere. And I'll keep you in my prayers that you'll be nice. Caught it under you.
And I forgot. It made me realize I should turn on my lights.
Glad you did. I'm from the center of California. It's not a good place to live. I don't recommend it if you can avoid it.
I can smell the char from Burger King.
It does smell good. Yeah, we got an ice cream order right here. I do want to say that your guys' prayers seem to be helping, because we have had better work today than the last several weeks. So we're happy about that. Oh, love to you in India. That's really cool. What time is it where you are? Where I am, it's 8:41 at night. The sun is down.
I think that light's not even in. See, that makes no difference. Need it more up like this. A bar. A bar.
I see that now. Wonder if they're still in business. Guess a lot of people still love it there. Oh, it's 9:11 in the morning where you are. So your day is starting. And ours is near the end but not done yet. What's it like where you live, weather-wise? Where I am, it's not too bad. It's about 60-ish degrees outside right now. We had a high of the low 70s, so that was pretty good. We're just not excited for the summer.
Yeah, there's a cop right there, dude. Figure out what you're doing.
The car in front of us has their hazard lights blinking as they're right in front of us, rolling.
Yeah, all of a sudden, look at all the cops right here.
What the fuck is going on? There was like 4 or 5 cop cars just there. It's only April 4th.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, there's no important or special thing going on. People are weird. Oh, now it's summertime for you guys. That must be tiring. I have a few health issues that are not curable, and the heat makes me extra tired. Living with chronic fatigue syndrome is not fun, but I've learned some tricks to help make it not impact me so deeply. But being in extreme heat, it saps away all my strength, and I melt like a popsicle.
Tell me the brand was being conceded without telling me the brand was being conceded. On top of the car behind us having a whole light up bar with the headlights, the Volkswagen symbol is lit up, with the V lit up and the W lit up as well.
They got money to burn, apparently.
I'm like, I wouldn't waste LEDs for that crap. Put it where it counts.
The headlights.
Yeah. Also, if you have LED for headlights, you're an asshole. You're blinding everybody out here. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, one time we were stuck in a drive-through line.
Del Taco.
and another truck, like the one behind us, had their lights on bright and at the exact angle for the light to be reflected in the side view mirror and hit me right in the face. After a couple minutes of just hoping he would turn those lights off, it was clear he wasn't understanding how he was blinding people.
So we pointed the lights right back at him.
I took a takeout menu that was printed out, and I covered my side view mirror with that menu, and within seconds the guy took the hint and he dimmed his lights, and he gave an apologetic look from what I could see. I just wouldn't want to be one of those assholes that blinds people.
Laser pointers be like. Speaking of which, that reminds me.
We should see if our boy will come after it. It's been very nice talking to you too. Thank you. I hope I said that correctly. I always enjoy talking
How's it
to
spelled?
Kapil.
Oh, that's pronounced Bob. Barbarino.
I always have a good time whenever I chat with anyone outside of the U.S. I find it fascinating to see how it's like for other people in other parts of the world. And I still think it's amazing that we have tech that has a good few of us right here in the same part of the internet at the same time, and we're interacting with each other. I know we've had that tech for a while, but it will still always amaze me that we can do that. I mean, you're all the way in India, and I'm in California, and I think that's really cool.
California.
I've met people from New Zealand, Canada, quite a few from Canada. I've had a good number from India.
Even an LED on the back of the Volkswagen. That's the car that was running this.
Yeah, that's conceited.
That's so dumb.
Oh yeah. I've also had a few viewers from Australia, and I've had some even from Iran and Saudi Arabia, and I've had I think
I had one person on my TikTok from South Korea.
that's really cool.
One person.
I think I've had one, maybe two people from Korea. I had one claim to be from North Korea, but I'm highly doubtful they would have access to a Westerner's live stream. But,
Yeah, with the freedom hat.
right. But it always amazes me when I see that you guys are from all different parts of the world and we're all in the same part online together, interacting in real time. I don't think our grandparents could have imagined it would be so cool. Donuts and milk do sound good. Thankfully, we found some gluten-free donuts at Sprouts and Walmart. They are always in the frozen section, so if it's a hot day, I like to eat it before they've fully thawed. You know, help cool you down. But if it's a cold day, I like to let those donuts thaw fully, and then I enjoy it with hot coffee or hot cocoa, whichever I'm in the mood for at the moment.
Like, smash that like button. Smash it for her.
I want to get donuts for sure when we get to eat.
I gotta be careful with it.
Yeah. For those of you who may be watching who aren't familiar,
we're struggling so much that we gotta live with our parents.
yeah,
And we help them by buying them some food with our EBT.
and we help with cleaning up the housework for them because my mom's got a bunch of health problems too, but hers are more advanced than mine, and so she is not able to do certain cleaning activities. Like, it's hard for her to push the vacuum. Thankfully, I am able to do so if I take a couple minutes rest after every 10 minutes. But we're helping each other, and every penny donated, whether it's to our GoFundMe or my PayPal or my Cash App, every penny sent is appreciated.
Besides getting her medicine, which if someone donates $20 or $25 with tax, whatever, how much it is, she can actually get and has her new ID, so she can actually get some medicine from the dispensary. So if someone donates, it would go to a great cause.
Make my bottle full. Got it. Alright. Oh yeah, can't forget the gluten-free pizza for sure.
Alright. Well, that's only like $10.
Definitely affordable. We always love to spruce it up by adding mushrooms, extra pepperoni. If we're both feeling like dairy-wise we're doing good, we'll add extra cheese.
Laser ranch.
But the DiGiorno gluten-free tastes just like how I remember normal glutinous pizza tasting like. So I'm pretty happy. Pizza is a good reason to be happy. What's your guys' favorite kind of pizza?
I made your girl garlic bread. Then I turned that garlic bread into pizza.
You did. It was amazing.
She slaps harder than a stepfather. To a redheaded stepchild.
Oh, and I also found out that flan is gluten-free.
Flan.
My Spanish teacher taught me it was flan.
Yeah, well, I don't see the little chunk over it, so your Spanish teacher can go shove it. not a fan of thin crust. Since everything gluten-free is mostly thin crust or super thin, it's never filling. So, and it always tastes different. It's always like almond flour or cauliflower.
It's never consistent.
Yeah. And, you know, it's always tasted different or weird. And the DiGiorno gluten-free pizza that's already fully prepared tastes just like normal pizza. You know what I ought to do? Ooh. I can make what I can do for your DiGiorno pizza. I can melt some of that butter that onion garlic butter that I made. I can brush the edges and put some of the garlic, not garlic, I can put some of the Parmesan on it and make it crazy style. Like Little Caesars.
That would be so much good flavor. Hard to beat a New York style pizza.
I've never had a New York style pizza.
I don't think I have either.
Yo, chat. Do you eat your pizza like you eat your girl? From the backboard? Nah, but on a serious note, I've known some people that eat the crust first. I'm like, so then you're holding on to the pizza? What are you doing? Like, if you hold on to the pizza, it's like you're gonna get your hands full of grease and dirty.
Thank you so much for the $5, Mark.
Hey, thanks for the
I really
donut.
appreciate that. I mean it when I say every penny counts, and we're appreciative of all of that.
That's pretty lit, cuh.
Your kindness is a morale booster for us, and we thank you for that. Truly.
Do I turn here? Is this
Just
cool?
knowing that you guys care enough to actually...
Oh no, this ain't it. This is 8, 9. This is
9-3?
193?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is it.
But for real though, every time I get a donation,
That's awesome. Thank you for your dono again.
it's a big act of kindness to us. And we try not to take any of your guys' kindness for granted. Because we know there's a lot of terrible people out there.
Yeah, that's like a full ass cash tip that we've gotten today.
That is.
Again, thank you.
Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much, Mark. Oh, I pray that you have real good sleep and that you have a real good day tomorrow too. Thank you again for your kindness. You eat your pizza by folding it like a taco. I've done that a few times before. Made it easier. My favorite pizza has extra cheese, extra pepperoni, black olives,
Extra pepperoni, onions.
onions,
What were we talking about?
and mushrooms. Pizza. I also really love bacon on pizza.
Sometimes it's a hit or miss. It's got to be be prepared right. Because sometimes, like, my mind automatically goes to like some takeout places. Like, I love Denny's, for example, or I'll use Jack in the Box as an example. Denny's, I'll say this: Denny's, they do their bacon right. It's delicious. It's crispy. However, Jack in the Box, their bacon, from what I remember, because it's literally been like over, oh my gosh, it's been over a year since I've had Jack in the Box.
That's right.
It's been over a year. Anyway, last time I had something that had bacon in it, it was all flimsy, it was soft, it wasn't even crunchy.
Nobody wants floppy bacon. Now I'm thinking of Trailer Park Boys when Marguerite gets mad about
Crispy fucking bacon. Relax.
Oh, you like bell peppers on there too. I've never
I love bell peppers.
I do love bell peppers, but I've never really.
Like, I'll say my preferred list of toppings for pizza.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with extra pepperoni. Cheese, that's alright. I just want a normal layer. I want enough cheese that I don't see the sauce.
Yeah.
I love pepperoni. So break me off a couple cocks of pepperoni and put some thin slices on that motherfucker. I love enough pepperoni that you don't see the cheese. Then I love olives, I love onions, I love bell peppers. To be honest, I think I developed something against bell peppers though. So I'm gonna put that to the test and have something with bell peppers one of these days. See if I get a reaction like I did before. But yeah, pepperoni, onions, and bell peppers. Ooh, mushrooms. Yeah, we love mushrooms too.
Yeah, mushrooms are always a good option.
Honestly, just those 4 toppings is like some of the best. 5 if you include the cheese as a topping.
Yeah.
But I won't count that as a topping because a pizza isn't a pizza if it doesn't have cheese and pepperoni.
Yeah, it needs sauce, cheese, and meat. Otherwise, it's just not right. It's not complete. Oh, you love broccoli, cheese, and spinach peas. That sounds really
Spinach.
good.
I've had spinach on pizza before. It's not too bad. I've done that once before at Blaze Pizza, I believe.
Yeah, I fucks with that.
Yeah.
I also love artichoke on pizza.
I fucking hate artichoke.
There's some foods that I only like on pizza, and in other dishes I really don't care for it.
Pineapple?
I need to know, Thug, are you pro pineapple pizza or against pineapple pizza?
I'll eat whatever's in front of me pizza. As long as it's not barbecue sauce on pizza.
Yeah,
I fucking hate the smell of that. Anytime we pick up a pizza and it's like barbecue sauce or like hot sauce on it, it fucking stinks. I hate it. I wish it was never in our car.
Yeah. It's not a fun time.
What they said?
Thug does like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Well, I will not judge.
Yeah, she is.
No, for real. I can't really enjoy pineapple. It's too acidic. And I'd rather stick to sweeter fruits like...
Pineapple can be sweet.
like if you had sugar.
You know, some pineapples are sweet pineapples, right? It also just has the acidic properties. That's why there's things, that's why it's like a chaser.
I'd be willing to give one of the sweet ones a try. It has been over
Like
the decades
like
since
the
I've
fresh
tried.
stuff that I get from like Smart and Final, that's not sweet at all. That's just straight up raw pineapple. Delicious. If you ask me, I love pineapple so much that it gets to the point where my tongue and mouth get raw, and like my tongue can bleed from
Too much.
the acid. Like you like literally, pineapple literally eats you as you eat it. Fun fact. But yeah, like the pizza cut style pineapple that I had gotten from Smart and Final, the one in the can, that was made from sweet cocktail pineapple juice.
Oh. I will have to give the sweet one another try. It has been almost 2 decades since I last gave pineapple a real try.
You'd probably like it more if you're able to try it with a drink, if you're able to drink. As
True.
is, I don't know.
Find out. I'm trying to be more open-minded and giving foods I would always reject a second chance to see if maybe my taste has changed.
Yeah, because I showed her ketchup is lit.
Yeah.
Mustard and mayo is lit. What else did I show you? Yeah, ketchup on eggs is pretty good. Same for hash browns. It's fries and potatoes if you really think about it. Deconstruct it.
True. Oh, you like Stromboli's pizza is your most favorite.
Stromboli? What the heck is that?
Is it like with meatballs, like an Italian style? Because hearing the word Stromboli makes me think it's an Italian type, like with meatballs or something, which sounds pretty good, honestly. Koreans, very strange pizzas, banana peppers, kimchi, pickles, and corn.
Ooh,
That
corn.
doesn't sound like a good time to me.
I'm just trying to imagine how my pizza would taste with a little.
Oh, yeah. He says Strombolis are just huge pizza hot pockets. That sounds pretty good.
Calzones?
The calzones betrayed me.
That's exactly what it is. Calzones betrayed me.
I recently have tried my very first hot pockets since my celiac. We found out that Sprouts has the pizza flavor and the ham and cheese flavor. And
And it's not too crazy in price. For about $11, she gets 2 ham and cheese and 2, because each box has 2 of them in there, 2 ham and cheese and 2 pepperoni. Like, you know, like original Hot Pockets.
it's really good. I enjoy both flavors very much. And it brought me back to before celiac ruled my life. Having all these foods that I used to love but can't anymore because of free, I get really excited because it helps me feel like a normal person, not having to worry constantly about, oh, is this gluten-free? Is this delicious gluten-free, or is it just basic?
Like something to be planned gluten-free. Like, she's found, did you already mention the, I almost said Hot Pockets, the Pop-Tarts?
Oh yeah. We also found some gluten-free Pop-Tarts that were really good.
Only downside is
They're pricey.
they're protein Pop-Tarts, so they're very pricey. There's like 3 in a box, and the box is like $8 here in California.
But to be able to taste Pop-Tarts again, every once in a while, we'll get me a box or 2.
It's just sad because every now and then when I like try one, they're like crumbly. They fall apart so easily. Essentially, you're just chewing on a bunch of crumbs.
No joke. Some gluten-free stuff is not perfected yet.
I'm crumbing.
But-
Let's get this bread.
When's the last time you were pupusa? I don't even know what that is.
What?
Pupusa? P-U-P-U-S-A? I'm not sure what that is. I haven't really tried many ethnic dishes from other countries because
She's had poutine.
yeah, I do like poutine. We did find some gluten-free poutine.
My Canadian
And
brothers and sisters.
it was good. I enjoyed it.
My maple syrup drinking brothers and sisters.
I would love it if we could have a vacation in Canada just to say we went. Be cool. discovered that, you know how there's cheese balls?
Like cheese puffs?
Well, his mom found one that's pickle flavored. And you can just straight up taste the pickle juice flavor. It's pretty good. When I was a kid, I was the kind that would wait till there was one pickle left. I would eat it, and then I would drink all the brine that was left behind because I love the taste of pickle juice.
I like doing that, but I don't care if it's TMI. I love doing that, but it always gave me the shits. I would have the squirts.
That's not a good time.
Like soup coming out of my ass.
Picture Getty DeVito.
They call me Ass Man, and I just start eating that.
Oh. Pupusas are flattened, thick masa tortillas with fillings like chicharron, beans, cheese, and chilies.
Chicharrones.
That's pretty cool. That does sound like that would be delicious. I can have masa corn flour. That stuff's gluten-free.
She can have tamales, but we gotta like check every single time.
Because some places add wheat starch for reasons I don't understand.
It's a cheap, easy binder.
Yeah.
Though at this day and age, you'd think it'd be cheaper and easier to just use the masa. It's literally just corn.
Right. I would have thought so too. Doritos came out with... Okay.
I don't like the new Flamin' Hot Cheeto pickle flavored chips. Pickles with me, it's either a hit or miss. It's got to be like good pickles. So like the little pickle puffs that Annie was talking about that my mom gave her, those are specifically Vicks brand. And I love Vicks. Like you could smell it, and it's honestly a good, pleasant smell. Because there's some pickles that have like a foul smell. They don't taste right, or they just, you can just tell something's off about it. Half the time it's about the brine.
Yeah.
And no, not good.
I didn't learn that pickles were just cucumbers soaked in brine until I was in my mid-20s. No one had told me. So I felt pretty dumb. Like, you don't know this? No, I did not know this. You've gained a tolerance for pickles as you've gotten older. You absolutely hated pickles on anything as a kid, but now you can eat them in burgers. They're good in burgers.
I've hated mustard as a child. See, like the asshole behind us has LEDs. Can you tell? I hated mustard as a child. I remember trying it like straight up in the kitchen at my old house, and I just remember like gagging. I hated it. But then again, I did the dumb thing. I tried mustard just straight up by itself on my thumb, and I didn't like it. I rinsed my mouth out. It was fucking horrible. But now, as an adult, I love it. It's good when you fry stuff up with mustard, like a mustard fried hamburger. Those
That
are lit.
stuff's good.
Yeah, In-N-Out does that. Mustard fried.
In-N-Out is one of the few fast food places that I can eat at safely. I just get the Flying Dutchman. It's 2 burger patties with cheese, and you can add grilled chopped onion to it, or have it onion wrapped, where it's literally a whole slice of onion as the buns. And it's pretty good. Very delicious. That with their fries and a shake. That's a good comfort meal. And it's around $20 for us to have a nice little dinner date at In-N-Out. That's not too bad compared to other places. What about wasabi?
I'm not a fan of it. Honestly, for me, if I could describe the way it tastes to me, I'm not a huge fan of wasabi. I'm not a fan at all because if anything, it just feels like it's hard to breathe when you have wasabi. Obviously, you don't want to be like breathing in as you're eating. I don't mean that, but it just literally feels like it's taking the breath away and like it's harder to breathe. And no, I don't mean it like I'm having an allergic reaction. It's just, it's not for me. And I love spicy stuff, but that's just like a violent assault on the taste buds.
I can't handle spicy food at all. It burns me twice. I can handle some bagged rice that claims it's not spicy, but it is a little bit. But I generally have to go and stick with sweet and savory over spicy. If I have too much ground up black pepper, it will hurt me twice. But I'm just thankful that I can still have black pepper. Just can't have a ton of it. Orange chickens. Super hit or miss anywhere you go.
I understand that. Like
Yeah.
for me, I understand the don't smell it before you eat it. I fully understand that. Because for me, if I smell something and I don't like the smell, I'm most likely not going to enjoy it. Because, you know, half the taste is in the fucking smell.
Yeah, that's true.
And like some orange chicken sauce that's like gluten-free, I'm not a big fan of. I'm also like very picky when it comes to anything that has like vinegar or vinaigrette in it. I hate vinegar very, very much. Okay, dude. Bus driver speeding up and shit.
I can handle vinegar, but I would rather not have it if I have the option to not have it. We found, thankfully, that Kevin's brand has a gluten-free orange chicken, and that stuff's actually really good. I also got to try General Tso's chicken. I liked it.
Speaking of food, I'm almost done 22 hours of my fast so far.
I'm proud of you, baby. You're doing great. Before celiac, I always loved the honey walnut shrimp and the broccoli beef from Panda Express or any Chinese restaurant. Now they do have a frozen gluten-free honey walnut shrimp, but the sauce is not as good as I remember it tasting at Panda. But it's better than not having any honey walnut shrimp. And thankfully there's only a few gluten-free products that are like that. The rest of them have been honestly really exceeding my expectations. And I'm just thankful that gluten and being gluten-free is a lot more well known now, so it's in higher demand. Yoshinoya doesn't get a lot of credit. They make great teriyaki chicken and Tokyo fried chicken and gyudon beef. That sounds pretty good. when I was first learning about celiac, I was shocked to read that soy sauce often has wheat in it. But they have gluten-free soy sauce now. And I got no complaints about that. It's good. I had something I was gonna say, but then I lost it. Oh well. Buttered chicken and lemon rice. Ooh, that would be good. Oh, it's at Costco. Nice. Costco has good stuff. We've been sticking to Smart and Final more than, and Winco more than anything. We have a Sprouts in our town now, and just from the few times we were in there, both shopping for an order and looking for ourselves, we found that it seems like almost 2/3 of their stuff is gluten-free. And so it was really making me feel like a kid given the keys to the candy store for the first time. Seeing all these good desserts that I could actually eat. Like, it's been a decade since I've had eclairs and cream puffs. But we had them early this year, and they were really good. And I'm just waiting for them to get some gluten-free pumpkin pie. Do we have? That's so cute. I love that. Do we have huge egg lines at Costco? Firsthand, I don't know. But I have heard from some other people that the eggs got bought up kind of fast. There was one asshole who bought a bunch of eggs only to discover you could buy those same eggs for cheaper at this other store. And so the asshole went and tried to return those eggs to Costco so he could go buy the cheaper eggs from a different store. And he didn't have his receipt.
No, he had it. They just
Right?
wouldn't do it.
Oh, that's right. You should do that to me. We have noticed egg prices are going down, thankfully. We often saw it around $13 for 18 count. Freaking insane. Now they've gone down closer to $10. At least last time we checked. It's crazy how we're the only species on this planet that has to pay to stay alive. I don't believe in hoarding. Even during Corona, you only bought what you needed. Never stopped. Alright. We like to try and be prepared, but our earnings are all going to bills and other shit. But there was a while we bought a good number of canned veggies and things from Winco. and a bunch of spam from Walmart. Technically it was called luncheon meat, but it's spam and it's delicious. Yeah, no orders at the moment. I'm hoping DoorDash gives us another nice tipping order. Today's been one of the better days, tip-wise. And we're very thankful for that. But thankfully the weather isn't bad, so we're comfortable sitting here in the car with the windows cracked. Go door to door and knock. Ask people if they want something picked up. Honestly, I thought about doing in our neighborhood. Hey neighbor, I'm already gonna go to this place to buy stuff. Can I pick you up anything? It's not the dumbest of ideas. I can't remember the last time we ordered DoorDash for ourselves. It's been years. Because we always know we could save a good amount by not paying for delivery. And there's been a couple of times where he's been able to place an order for himself and he received the order to pick up for himself. And the couple of times that worked, it was pretty neat. You hear waiting at Home Depot parking lot attracts a lot of business. That's funny. That's so cute. That's adorable. Come on, DoorDash. It's Friday night. You would think we'd be busy the whole time. But then again, we are in an inflation cycle right now. See, there's a couple of other people here. It's nice to see you all. If possible, I would love to hear from all of you. Even if it's just a quick little introduction, you know, just saying hi and what you're up to. I've really enjoyed talking directly with you guys and reacting to your comments. You know, actually having a chat with you guys. So if you're able to, I would love to hear from you. Like what you're up to, what you do for a living, if you smoke cannabis. You know, just my live streams are a chill spot for hanging out with people going through some shit. And it's a judgment-free zone. I don't allow bullying to happen because this is a safe and warm little piece of the internet as long as I have say in it. Because the world's already cold and sharp enough as it is. Send that to me, that's good. It was a nurse asking.
No.
No? Not a nurse?
Tattoo artist.
Oh, tattoo artist, okay. It was a tattoo artist having the client try to sign on a little whiteboard while they were moving the board around. And they're like, I can't do this. Yeah, so stay the fuck still. I only got one tattoo. It's a heart with a key shape, or not key, a puzzle piece shape. At the time I didn't know that I was on the autism spectrum, but the fact that we chose a puzzle piece and it is associated with autism awareness, it made it a beautiful coinky dink. My husband has a matching tattoo that fits in with the grooves on this one. And we got those tattoos about 6 months after we were married, and we had the money to do it. And I've been dying to get another tattoo ever since, but could never justify spending it. There were always bills that needed taken care of. But maybe someday. I plan on getting a phoenix that looks similar to Fox in Harry Potter, because I think that would be a bitchin' tattoo and a good reminder to keep rising from the ashes. I think a lot of people could use that reminder, especially in today's world. Oh, you'd stay up all night doing DoorDash if you could. Sneaker reselling. That's something we didn't consider. It's not a bad idea. You know that store that I always rave about, Daily Deals? They've been closed for a couple of weeks now. Health hazard. Condemned. Unfit for human habitation. And there's a second store on the other end of our town, and we haven't really gone there because we've been too busy. And the one we used to go to was pretty near our house. We're hoping it'll get fixed up and brought back, but sadly a lot of businesses that we thought would stick around, they've gone under. Inflation really did a whammy on most people, and we're definitely suffering from it. If you guys order deliveries, please remember your drivers spending their life in their car, going to pick up and drop off things for strangers for pay that isn't what their work is worth. Every dollar tipped helps. If, in general, my husband and I like to say, give a $5, you know? If it was a big order or a long drive, we increase that. And we try to be fair, because we know it always helps boost our morale when we get a $5 tip, whether it's cash or through the app. And we've never ordered delivery if we couldn't afford to tip. And I encourage everyone to be the same way. Tip your drivers, show appreciation, and I'm pretty sure they would appreciate being appreciated. You know, treated like a human with a life, you know, doing work from their car all day. And when you have a nice customer that appreciates you, that helps a lot. It boosts morale for sure. No worries. Thankfully, my phone charge is doing alright at 65. What else? If you order delivery, leave your porch lights on. We've had too many deliveries to houses with no lights on, so my husband had to use the flashlight to see the house number or apartment number and to see his path. And if you're waiting outside for your order when we pull up, that's always very, very appreciated, because that saves us a decent amount of time, and it shows us that you actually want to receive your order. You're not going to make us wait for any amount of time, you know, doing whatever before you get to the door. Those are 3 ways to make your driver happy. Tip them at least 5. Thank them for the work that they're doing, and make sure that they don't pull up to a dark house. And if you're able to wait outside for them, that's even better. It's just been rough because there's so little work to go around now. And we're great at what we do. We're one of the faster dashers. And it's just a numbers issue. Too many workers, not enough work. I'd like to hear from you guys who are watching about what you do for work. We just do DoorDash during all day and a good chunk of the night. We do occasional pet sitting. We have a repeat client who they've even had to cut back on their vacations because inflation affected them too. And I am getting monetized by YouTube now. Not earning much, but I am earning from monetizing. And every donation that we've received, it's all added up to help. The donations that I received have helped ensure that I don't run out of my pain management. I see there's a good number of new people here. I need medical cannabis because I have 4 diseases that aren't related, but they're all affecting my lower back and my neck. If I'm unmedicated, the pain is unbearable. It feels like glass and butter knives embedded in all your muscles and your joints. And every movement, every tiny little twitch embeds the glass and butter knives in a little deeper. But when I medicate, I don't feel that pain. It numbs me up to it, and I can actually have a happy, genuinely good mood, because pain isn't there to ruin it. And because of your guys' donations, I've never ran out of my medicine. I've always been able to afford it, and I'm very, very thankful for that. It's just a shame that Big Pharma will never acknowledge cannabis is excellent medicine, because they want people buying their chemicals instead. That if ever health insurance would approve of medical cannabis, I would be so very happy. I'm just chilling at home for the past year and a half. Going back to an old company we left a while back. The manager there said he could probably get me your old job if there's a position. That's pretty cool. I'll be praying for you that it works out the way it's supposed to for you. Hey Monty, it's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. It's after 9 o'clock where we are, and we're just waiting in a parking lot for DoorDash orders to be sent to us. We have had a better work day today compared to the many weeks of poor work that we've had. We've had a good amount of decent tippers, so that's encouraging too. Oh, it's 9:41 where you are. Okay, so we're in the same time zone. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna be out here, but when we get home, I'm gonna do a quick little live stream showing off my boy, my 2.5-year-old leopard gecko, Sisu. He's my surrogate son, and he is just the cutest little thing. I'm sure that you guys wouldn't mind seeing some cute gecko content. I have videos of him hunting bugs on my YouTube, my TikTok, and I have a bunch of pictures of him on Instagram. And he's just a precious little guy. He's about, I want to say, almost 9 inches long. So he's a growing big boy. And over the last several months, he found his angry voice. It sounds like in an old horror movie when you hear a door creaking, but a quiet version of that. And then recently we had to give him a warm water soak for his feet because he had stuck shed. He did not like being in the water, and he made a low level but audible angry scream that lasted for what felt like 10 seconds. All because he had to stand in some warm water for a bit. It's pretty funny. He's a really good boy though. He doesn't bite unless you like push him to. If you pet his jaw right here, after enough times he'll start to open his mouth as a warning. And if you stop touching him, he'll quickly close it again because he doesn't actually want to bite. He just wants to not be petted on his face. And to test his bite strength, I petted his cheek till he got a little mad, and I gave him my pinky finger. He has some good strength. He didn't break the skin, but he did leave an indent in my pinky tip, and it lasted for a couple of minutes, and it was a quick chomp and release, not a chomp and hold and shake. So he truly is a sweet boy who only bites when he feels like he has to. And he's been a really good source of comfort and entertainment for us. It's hard to feel sad when you have a little animal laying on top of your body for your body heat, knowing that you are safe, you are their source of warmth. And when they find a warm spot and they settle down, it melts my heart every time.
Just remember, out of the nearly 8 billion people born on this planet, you could have been born a dumb cunt. You weren't. You were born awesome. So go forth and be an awesome cunt. Just remember, out of...
That's not at all what I was expecting to hear. My husband is good at finding content that makes me laugh.
Hi, I'm autistic.
We both are on the spectrum, and we both have a lot of similar mental health struggles. So we're basically two sides of the same coin. Doug says, Matt's a trained chef. How much food could he buy with a $100 budget? He probably knows exactly what to buy to save money. Doug is saying that he knows you're a chef, and he wants to know how much you, with your skills and saving money, could get with $100.
Depends. Are you trying to have a meal that absolutely stretches, or are you trying to have something yummy that lasts for a week?
Yeah, it does matter. Well, thank you, Money. I appreciate the thought. Just knowing that you wanted to, honestly, it's nice.
You gotta remember,
we appreciate it.
we're also preppers, food preppers too.
Yeah, we like to
meal prep.
Yeah. We meal prep mashed potatoes and some sort of meat. It never goes wrong. Oh, you're in Nevada. That's pretty cool. Well, if I'm ever in Vegas with my husband for vacation, that would be cool. Stretching yummy cheap meals for a week or two. That's the parameters.
What? Sorry.
You're okay. Doug says, stretching yummy cheap meals for a week or two.
Okay. Well, for $100, what you can do is take $10. You can probably get a good 20-pound. Actually, currently right now, I want to say it's about $8 for 20 pounds of potatoes. So you can get 20 pounds of potatoes. That's only $8. Now, since that part is cheap, what you can do is go all out on the meat. I'd recommend getting like asada steak. And
Asada is good.
yeah, asada steak, and get yourself a good amount of that too. Probably like $40-50 worth. Then you want to get yourself some sides that you like. See, like for Annie, I would probably get some asparagus, some corn, some broccoli, and for the mashed potatoes, I would make some gluten-free gravy. So I would probably meal prep. Actually, with that, that's probably like an $80 meal prep. $20 left over to get yourself like a little chocolate for dessert for after every meal or something. But with that, I would meal prep it, section it all out, weigh everything so everything is equal, and then date it and freeze it.
Pretty nice when we're able to have the time to do that. It really does make...
We'll get a live stream when we meal prep next time. And
yeah, we should.
I'm going to make some mashed potatoes for her. I'll make some gravy as well.
Can't say no to that.
Right.
Oh, 6 hours from you to Vegas. That's funny. For us, it's like a 6 to 8 hour drive, depending on traffic. We live in the center of California in all 4 directions. Oh, that little face. Oh. You could tell that that little guy's loved. He's so adorable.
Derby.
I saw a bug flying fast under some of the street light, and I couldn't tell if it was something far off in the sky, like a UFO or some shit, or something else. I'm trying to keep an open eye out in case any weird shit happens in the sky. A couple of weeks ago, one of Elon's SpaceX satellites that was no longer useful, it crashed and landed to Earth, and we saw it falling. From how far away it was and how big it was, it was like looking at my pinky fingernail this far away, you know, up in the sky. just the nail, not the whole tip, just a little piece. And behind it was a fire tail that was at least 1 inch long. It was bright, it was beautiful orange red, and we saw it falling for like an entire minute, and we saw it take that downward arc, and as it got closer to the ground out of our view, we saw the tail dying down as it got closer. And we never seen anything like that with our own eyes before, and so that's forever a core memory to me. And I like to hope maybe we could see some cool shit like that again. But then again, we are in a city with a lot of lights, and light pollution is a thing. Have any of you guys seen any weird shit in the sky? I saw colored lightning for the very first time last year. I had thought lightning only came in bright white. I saw green, I saw purple, and I think I saw pink at one point, and I was just dumbfounded because I did not know lightning could have a color to it besides just bright white light. And we've seen some very bright lights that are always in the same spot, but they're not a planet. It looks like if you have Microsoft Paint, it looks like it's like a 4-pixel square, and it stays in the same spot, but it moves a little bit in the general area, and we never see it actually land or go anywhere. It just stays there in the sky. Oh, the moon's right over us.
This girl's got good makeup. You should try for some.
I can do that. I'll do my makeup tomorrow morning. I'll live stream it for you guys if it would interest you at all. I don't. A smoke sesh would be fun. I would love to rent a whole event hall, hotbox that bitch, have all kinds of junk food to eat, a bunch of good stuff to drink, alcohol and non-alcoholic, and there'd be a bunch of different funny shit playing on different TV screens. I think that would be a real good way to relax. Eating the munchies and watching dumb shit with other people who are doing the same thing. We work in a warehouse. 410s, 25 an hour. That's pretty cool. That's funny. Earrings are still cool. Thank you. I had one person tune in and say these earrings say that I need attention. Yeah, that's why I'm live, so people could pay attention to me. I'm 34 years old. I used to worry a lot about how others perceived me, but I'm too tired to give a shit anymore, and it's been freeing not giving a shit. I never go in decent or outrageously bad fashion, but if I like a couple of different fashion pieces, I like a couple of different fashion pieces. And it's a lot easier when you don't let other people's opinions affect how you live your life. If you're doing nothing dangerous or harmful, people will still judge. But what I like to say to that is, people are judging you before getting to know you, and just by what they can see by glancing at you, that just shows that they're small-minded and they haven't had much experience meeting different people. And I've had some mean comments, but I try not to give too much thought to those. And I try to focus on you good people here, and it always helps. Yeah, it is a beautiful moon right now. It's a half moon. I think I got vision problems. It doesn't just look like a half moon, it looks like a layer of other glowing light around it, like it has an aura that's shifting. And I haven't had my eyes checked in almost a couple of decades now. I have an appointment to get them checked out in a while.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah. So we'll find out if there's anything actually wrong with my eyes. Windows up, more beer. Yeah, that's nice.
I don't remember Snow White's outfit being like this, but I'd like to see where.
I'd wear that for you.
That's her battle armor.
That's cool. The dance is cute. I believe it. Just having people say nice things and letting us know that they're praying for us really does help. We don't feel so alone in our pain and our struggles as we used to. And you and the others who have become regulars, who aren't here right now, but they do tune in. All you guys are becoming friends to us, and I just hope that I can give you guys the same feeling of comfort and being cared about. I have a huge broken heart for a lot of men in today's world. Women are not what they should be, not what they used to be. I was raised different and wasn't exposed to non-church kids until I was thrown into public high school. I was homeschooled 6 years prior to becoming a freshman, and I was not prepared to deal with kids that didn't grow up in a church, kids who didn't have picky parents that helicoptered whatever they watched, you know. And so I found it really hard to relate to others because they'd be talking about stuff that I wasn't allowed to watch, so I wouldn't get the references, and I was very lonely. And I kept trying to find different friend groups, hoping they would work out, but I would have a single bad day, a single day where I'm not the easiest to handle, and all these different friend groups decided that was too much, and it taught me to keep to myself, but that's not healthy to keep to yourself. Okay, well, I'm glad to see you, Thug. I'll be praying that you have a good day tomorrow and good sleep tonight. Oh, you have court paperwork for your son. Damn. I feel bad for all the good fathers that get fucked over with custody battles. I absolutely have a venomous hatred for women that treat their kids as props or as means to get money to do their hair and nails. Because, oh, I need my child support. spends stupid amount of money on hair and nails, not on the kid that actually needs it. I hate those kind of women. I spit at them in my mind. And my heart breaks for you guys that got trapped with one like that.
I piss in your general direction.
Yes. But there's too many good fathers out in this world that are being done dirty just because they're men. And if I could change things and make all these evil, truly evil feminists who hate men, who hate childbirth, you know, the gift of new life. Oh, my body, my choice. I wasn't ready to have this kid, and I didn't take any precautions to not make one. I'ma kill it, because I'm not ready. I hate those kind. Oh, so cute. Sadie would probably love
Look.
to do. Yeah.
No, you're looking away every time.
Bubbles. Oh, that's so sweet. I want to do that for Sadie. See how she reacts. That would be adorable.
Yeah.
But I'm praying for all you good fathers out there who are being done dirty. I don't think if I had a choice of what era to be born into, I wouldn't want this era. I would want something closer to like I would love to live in an era like the 50s where family values were valued. People had self-control. They were shamed if they didn't have self-control. We need to bring shame back into the world, honestly. Because too many terrible, idiotic people are doing whatever they want because they're not being shamed for it. It's all about, oh, be yourself, love who you are, no matter what.
Want to go from an upset mood to a crying?
Why?
A show she wasn't allowed to watch, Rugrats. Chucky's father is raising him by himself.
Hi, little guy. Did you and your friends have fun? Oh, Chucky. Thank you. Maybe we should keep this in a safe place for now, okay?
What's the matter, Chucky? I don't know. I thought it was a really pretty picture. I guess my dad doesn't like it, Tommy. Chaz, I think it's time you shared these things with Chucky.
Well, I'm just afraid he'll miss her.
Then you can miss her together.
Chucky, this is your body. This was her trowel. It's a little shovel for gardening. All those flowers, she planted those. She used to love to come out here and play with you.
It's all right, Chucky. Don't be scared.
This is her diary. She started keeping it when she was in the hospital. The last thing she wrote in it was a poem for you.
Guys, I do
I'm crying because he showed me a sad scene in Rugrats. It's close to home because my mom's mom, my grandma Sue, she was a beautiful, kind, gentle woman who didn't take any shit. And she could make any dying plant come to life and meet its potential. She had the best green thumb of anyone I ever knew. And so showing Chucky's mom loving flowers and shit, that hits close to home. It's beautiful and sad. I'm okay. I've got so much emotion in me I cry at the drop of a hat now, but I'm learning not to feel badly about it. Thank you, Money. I appreciate that kind compliment. I'm praying for all you guys who are looking for a good woman. I imagine it's like a needle in a haystack now. That's adorable. I love that. And the cows are cute too. I'm missing a few people who have died over the years. The amount of pain has never changed. I just have learned to live around it. Some days are easier than others. Others not so much. I could use prayers for comfort and healing from my grief. And I'll be praying for you with your pains too. Alright, I'm gonna be okay now. But let's talk on happier things now. That was beautiful and sad. Talk more about weed again. I've got grape OG, I believe. It's a pretty strong indica, very flavorful, and it works really quick for numbing up every kind of pain that I have. If I'm over emotional and sad, this helps me feel calmer, so I'm gonna medicate a little more. Feel free to smoke along with me if you have smokes near you. Oh, thank you, Money. That's so very sweet of you. You sent us $2.
Hey, that's pretty nice.
Thank you so much for that. That really is kind of you. Alligator. There's teeth. That's good. But for real though, thank you for the $2. That really is sweet of you. Have I watched White Lotus? I have not. I have not heard of it. Huh. Nice. We've been switching between Bob's Burgers. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Well, not anymore. We actually finished and are fully caught up with Sunny.
Oh, that's
There's
right.
no more new episodes.
Fuck. If you haven't watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
We highly
I recommend it if you need laughs.
dark humor too.
Yeah, dark humor laughs specifically. They touch on every topic. in a ridiculous, very entertaining way. Hello, nice to see you. I'm taking my pain management right now. My back is hurting, and I'm grieving for a few people, and this is helping me feel calmer and warm and fuzzy inside and not cold and hollow. Just drink water. That's better. Your mom's celebration of life is Gretchen Elizabeth. I have not heard of it, but I imagine it's pretty. You just broke your fibula, tibia, and foot? Oh, well, Philip, my heart hurts for you. That's a lot of rough shit to be dealing with at once. I'll definitely be praying for you that the doctors will give you everything that you need and do everything that you need them to do to help you heal properly as quickly as possible and with as little pain as possible. I have never broken any bones. I have had a couple of surgeries, wisdom tooth extraction, all 4 at once when I was in my early 20s. It was not a fun recovery, but when I was recovered, it was good. And I also had a total hysterectomy in 2016 because I have a genetic disorder that, even though I'm a woman, the reproductive aspects of my DNA were not complete. So I was born with all the organs and shit, but they were not formed properly and they weren't working, and they were causing me agony. So I had to remove everything. And they did it C-section style. So I can understand anyone that's gone through or going through abdominal surgery. That shit is a rough recovery. But that's about it. I've had stitches in my chin when I was a kid. I don't know if it's gonna show up right here or not, but
It'd be better if the light was closer to you.
yeah. You see, I have a scar right here. It's not showing up too well, but it happened because I thought I was smarter than my little brother. He was 7, I was 10. He had a bike ramp set on our driveway with the launching end facing the street. My brother went on it with his bike a few times, and I thought to myself, that looks fun. I'm gonna do that with my scooter. He warned me, don't do it. He said I would be hurt. The first 4 times I jumped it, it went fine. I had a good time and I felt proud because I knew better. The 5th time I fell. I didn't land right. I fell forward and my chin hit the asphalt in the street and I skid for a little bit. I had to get 5 stitches.
Bitches get stitches.
And so I got my share of scars.
Rip.
I'll be praying for you, Ronan. That's really rough.
We're gonna be ending it now.
Yeah, I'm tired.
We're gonna head home.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this stream.
That way we can have good vibes.
Yeah. But I'll be back again tomorrow for sure. Possibly later tonight, but for sure tomorrow. I love and appreciate all of you guys for your kindness that you have shown me. And I am praying for you with all that you guys are going through. I'm rooting for you. Just know that you're not alone. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. I hope you guys have a good one.
Kiss your homies. Good night.
Good night, guys. Oh, and thanks again, Money, for your kind donation. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
again, Money, for your money.
Thank you, Philip. I appreciate that. I pray the same thing for you and yours. I love you guys. Have a good one.